Yeah, I would like to see if you have or not, if you haven't do the live on TikTok before. Mr. Sir, never. I did never. Okay, okay, thank you for the response. Okay, let's start. Let's start our session. And if you have any question, okay, please feel free to comment on the chat board. I will answer your question, okay? Okay, so today we got the following outcome for you, which is after this session, you will be able to explain the basic of TikTok Live, and after this, you can prepare how to get the successful TikTok Live session, and to conduct an engaging and professional TikTok Live, and also to develop the confidence during TikTok Live session. And confidentiality, okay, you may screenshot or record this session. However, please don't share to the third party, and please do the due diligence because TikTok always have changes their rules and regulation. So what I shared with you might be or might not relevant towards 2026 and above. Okay. All right. So this is a introduction about myself. Okay, I am the HRGC trainer. And actually, my core is on social media marketing, and currently we're focusing on TikTok marketing lah, including the TikTok Live. So right now we also do the content creation, which is we are using the AI tools to make it more productive and to have more clients. So I think the AI for content creation is the demand nowadays. All right, this is my humble experience as a TikTok live host. So before this, I do the live for my clients. So my clients from different niche. We got F&B. We have the woman shoes. Even have the detergent. The big brand names from Japan. Okay, we also promote for them. Using the TikTok that time. Okay. So actually for the TikTok, right, you don't have to sell the product. Okay, it doesn't mean that you need to sell the product. Then only you can do live lah. Okay, I will explain more details later. So the topic content we have the four. Number one is the TikTok live introduction. Okay, and also the things that you need to prepare before start live on TikTok, guidelines on what you should do and don'ts during the live session, and also how to speak confidently during the live on TikTok. Okay, what is TikTok Live exactly? Okay, TikTok Live actually is about the two-way communication using the real time. Okay, meaning by that, if you start your live, once you start the live button on TikTok, whole people in Malaysia can see you, and then they if they have that question, they will ask you and you need to answer it directly, because before this, for example, I think in during MCO, right, especially people are buying from Shopee. So if you have any question, you will chat the seller through the chatbot, right? But for TikTok live is totally different. For example, if I want to buy a woman clothes on TikTok, and then I will see got the TikTok live, and then I will ask the TikTok host, hey, I would like to see this dress blue color. Do you have the S size, this and that? What the material you're using, this and that. So the live host need to answer it real time basis. Okay. So that's exactly of the TikTok live lah. Okay. For example, if you're not selling the product, you can also promoting yourself. Okay, you can put your personal branding through the TikTok as well. Actually, even you can promote your restaurant. Even if you have the car showroom, right? You have the grand opening, or you have the promotion for the car. You got the this and that, so you can promote through the live as well. Okay, it doesn't mean that you need to sell the product 100% on the TikTok live actually. Okay, now we go for the what things that you need to prepare before you start live on TikTok. And this one is really important because if you don't have these six things that you need to prepare, your live session won't be smooth, and I'm afraid that you won't be able to perform it correctly, and maybe it will become a little bit disaster. Okay, because I understand, especially for those who are never talk in front, okay, never do the live before, you might have the some like nervous this and that, right? So this thing that you need to have at least to ensure that during the live session is going running smoothly. Okay, number one, what you need to have is the smartphone. Okay, it's the smartphone. Nowadays, since 2016 and above, all the smartphone at least 1080p. So I believe that all the phone that you're having right now, you can start the live. And it doesn't mean that you need to have the iPhone, okay? Because a lot of newbie, they will ask me the same question, which is like, Coach, should I buy iPhone? Because iPhone, we know lah, they have the better quality of the visual, but it doesn't mean that you need to have rely on iPhone only. Actually, you can use the Android. Okay, as long as what you have, you can use what you have right now. You don't need to spend thousands just to start the life. Okay, and number two, you need to have the tripod. The tripod lah. Okay, the tripod is really important because, for example, if you do live for 1 hour, kan, takkanlah kan you hold your phone for 1 hour, right? So you need to have the tripod. The tripod size, it doesn't matter. Is it the tall or the short one? It doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable during the live session. All right. Okay, number three. Number three is microphone. Okay, microphone is really important because even you do live inside the small room and it's like cancellation, no sound at all, no outside sound at all. But actually, you still have the sound. Okay, because if you're sitting in the small room, if you stay in the small room, somehow the people who looking at your live session during that time, then we hear the noise. Okay, then we hear the some noisy noise even don't have any sound. Okay, so to ensure that people can hear what you are saying, you must to have the microphone. And microphone, it doesn't mean that you need to buy expensively. For example, for myself, I bought Amgras brand, and that one for 2 pieces, you can buy as low as 80 ringgit only. Yeah, 80 ringgit only. So, and Amgras brand is already a good, decent quality microphone. So you can start from there lah. Okay, you don't need to spend hundreds just to get the best quality. Okay, you just start as what you have right now, and start as little cost as possible lah. Okay, you don't need to spend a lot. And number four is lightning. Okay, lightning is really important. Okay, even myself, right? I do the session with you guys right now. Actually, I have the lighting in front of me. Okay, if I don't have the lighting, actually my surrounding is really dark, and you can even cannot see my face. Yeah, so if can you buy a ring light, at least a ring light you can get at least 20 30 ringgit. Yeah, still can get it. But for ring light, okay, this is the tips lah for those who wear the glasses, right? If you are buying the ring light, okay, the ring light, you need to make sure during the live session, right? For example, this is the phone. You do the live the phone, and then the lightning, the ring light, and you don't put in behind of the phone or in front of the phone or beside of the phone. You don't put there. Okay, you need to put at least on your side right or side left. Okay, you need to look lah which one that require more lightning. Because of why? If you put in front of the camera, especially for those who wear the glasses, people can see the reflection on your glasses and people cannot see your eyes. So to prevent that from happening, you need to put the lightning on your side. Okay, on your side, like right or left. Okay, if you don't have the lightning, you still can use the natural lightning. Okay, however, you need to measure the timing lah. For example, if you want to use the natural lightning, you cannot live after 7 p.m. Right, because you cannot rely 100% on the room lightning because room lightning is totally different. Okay, so you need to start live from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. if you want to use the natural lightning. Actually, for natural lightning, the best is between 10 to 12 and also 3 to 5 p.m. That's the best timing for the lightning, for the natural lightning. Okay, so you don't have to buy the softbox lightning whatsoever because the one is more expensive. So you can start from the ring lightning. Okay, so far if you have any question, okay, you can chat through the chat board. Okay, I will answer your question. All right. So number five. Okay, this is really important. Okay, you need to have a good internet and multiple support of internet. Because of why? As for example, right? Even you have Wi-Fi. If even you have the Wi-Fi at your home, but sometimes maybe during that time the weather is not really good, go to heavy raining, this and that, and then it's disturb the Wi-Fi in connection. So if that happen during live session, usually the TikTok itself will pause your life. Okay, they will pause your life because you don't have the internet, and people that looking at your live during that time, they might swipe your life. Okay, for example, you do live, got the 20 people inside your live session, and then suddenly got the internet problem, and then your line is paused, your live is paused lah, and then after the 5 to 10 seconds, you enter back the live session, maybe maybe left only 3 or 5 people. Oh, so rugi already lah. Okay, so to prevent that happen, you need to have the multiple support of internet. Okay, all right. And then the last one is script. Script is really important. Okay, because if you don't have script, especially for those who are just want to start how to do live, especially, you will blur. Okay, you will blur. You don't know what you want to say. Because I have the experience before with my previous life host, okay, but during that time we are just do the trial training lah for her. What happened is, okay, I have my expert life host do the live, and then my newbie life host just looking at her and then see, okay, need to say this, and then after 20 minutes, I ask her, okay, you go to the in front of camera. I want to see how you do live. Okay. So once she in front of the camera, okay, she only say like this. Hi guys, thank you for joining our live. Don't forget to follow our account, this and that. Don't forget to tap the screen. Okay, click the yellow bell below. Okay, bye. That's all. Bye. Exactly like that. It's less than 30 seconds. Okay. So it's quite shocking. Like, it's like, okay, 30 seconds only. Okay, we do live for 1 hour. How? Okay, so script is really important. Okay. You need to have the introduction. You need to introduce yourself. You need to tell them what the event of the day that you have today. Maybe you got the promotion. Maybe you have the grand opening of your car showroom. Okay. So you need to announce to the audience what is your live session is about. Okay, so people will alert and they will stay. Okay, if they're interested to know more about your brand or about the topic of the day. Okay, and also you need to have you need to create the urgency as well. Okay, urgency is very important because lah, people like even myself also, right? If you see something, oh, got the promotion, this and that, right? But I don't feel got the urgency need to buy, right? So I might be looking at the competitor of the TikTok. Maybe I buy outside of the TikTok. Maybe I will buy end of the month, right? But as a live host, if especially if you want to sell the product, you need to make sure that people are buying during your live session only. So you need to create the urgency to make sure that people are buying. For example, guys, you need to buy right now because this promotion 70% is only until what time? Okay, only during the live session only. After this live session, it's gonna turn back to the normal price. You need to create urgency, this and that lah. Okay, to make sure that people will be buying it. Okay, not just add to the cart. Alright. So the last one, you need to make sure I got the CTA lah, click to action. Meaning by that, you need to tell them, okay, you need to click the yellow bag. Okay, for example, if you have a lot of items inside the yellow bag, right? Maybe you have more than 10 items. So you can say, okay, you can click this item is number 2, for example lah. For example, if I for example lah, I selling this product, right? Okay, this item, this color, got inside the yellow bag number 2. Okay, so you need to click the yellow bag number 2. Okay, to purchase right now because we got the promotion 70% until during live session only. After this, it's gonna back to the normal price, this and that. Okay, so people will understand. Oh, I need to click the yellow bag, this and that. Okay, we cannot expect that people will understand you, because maybe we understand, but the people maybe they are just new in on TikTok, especially they don't know how to buy. They want to buy, but they don't know how to buy. Because I have the experience as well when this auntie she want to buy the product during the live session with me, but she even don't know how to add the product to the cart. So I need to instruct her one by one until she purchase lah. So as a live host, you need to conduct like that. Okay, same goes with the personal branding. Okay, if you don't have, if you're not selling the product, right, maybe personal branding, maybe you want to do the education. Okay, right, like right now you want to do the education, for example. So you can tell, okay, today we got the topic how to start live on TikTok, for example. Okay, and then you start educate them, have the communication, two-way communication, answer the question, and then at the end you can tell them, okay guys, you can follow my account if you want to know more, because I will do live again tomorrow, this and that. Okay, or you can ask them, okay guys, you can click a link on my bio to have one-to-one coaching with me if you are interested, or even if you are have the team, right, and you are HRTC account member, contributor, so you can say, okay, I have the HRTC coordinator class, so you can click the link to register right now, this and that. Yeah, actually you can do that. Even you are selling the car, even you sell the car, you sell the insurance, you still can do sell on TikTok. It doesn't mean that you need to have the product. Okay, all right. No, so I don't have the question here, right? Okay, so I will start. I will go for the next session. Okay, now we have the quiz. I would like to people to answer the question. Okay, okay. Which one is the most important during life? Okay, which one is the most important? Is it A for sound or B visual? Okay, I would like you guys to vote right now on the chat box. Okay, I would like to see it. Okay, I say B. Okay, how about you guys? Okay, Samsung. Okay, B. Miss Farah, B. HRD department, B. Okay, alright. Okay, how about the rest? Okay, all answer B. Wow, it's really interesting. Okay, alright, good. Okay, the keyword is which one is the most important during life. Okay, alright, you guys already answer you guys' question on the chat box. Okay, the answer is. Ding. Sound. Okay, the answer is A. Actually, it's a sound. Okay, I believe that you guys, all of you guys, are shocking. Hey, why sound? Why not visual? Okay, let me give you, you guys the example, right? Okay, just imagine, you open your TikTok. Okay, you open your TikTok account right now, and then you scrolling your TikTok, and then you so got this one live. Okay, and then you enter the room, you look at the live host, chit chat, this and that lah. Just imagine. The visual is really good. Okay, they're using the DSLR. Okay, they're not using the normal smartphone. Okay, the quality is really good. But the problem is you cannot hear what the live hosts are saying. It's very noisy. You know, you cannot hear what they say, this and that. Usually we skip the lives because we don't understand what they are trying to say, and it's really noisy. Okay, this for during our leisure time lah. Okay, we want to see, we want to hear this and that. Okay, so usually when we can see but we cannot hear, we will skip. Okay, same goes with this session right now. For example, like if I don't wear the mic, okay, my vision is really good, but you cannot hear what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. You don't understand. It's very noisy out my surrounding. You will you will skip my session as well. Okay, because you cannot hear what I'm trying to say. Okay, same goes, for example, the visual is not really good. Okay, just use the normal smartphone, but you can hear clearly what the live hosts are saying. Okay, you will stay. You will stay, especially if the topic are interesting. They catch your ears. Okay, so you will stay. Oh, oh, like this, oh, like this. Okay, so actually the answer is sound. Okay, and the cost to buy the microphone is much lower compared to buy the new phone. Okay, so if you want to start the live, actually you just need to buy the microphone. Okay, especially if you want to do the outdoor session or even the indoor session. Okay, you need to wear the mic. Even myself, if I do the content, I shoot the content inside the small room, I will wear my microphone. Okay, this is really important. All right, so I hope answer the question. I believe that you guys might be shocking, like, hey, I don't know. Actually, it's sound. Okay, actually, it's a sound. All right. Okay, now we go to chapter 3. Okay, guidelines on do and don'ts during a live session. And this is very important because of what? Because this is to avoid from get the from penalty from the TikTok, okay? Because nowadays, especially starting last year, TikTok already strictened their regulation. Okay, so for those especially want to sell your product, okay, if you have the yellow bag especially, you need to ensure that you follow these guidelines carefully to ensure that your TikTok account profile especially or TikTok shop don't get devaluation from the TikTok. Okay, number one, what you should do during the live session is you need to be professional. Okay, you need to be professional. Okay, for example, if you're the car advisor, okay, for this certain of the big brand names, okay, actually you are not carrying yourself. You are carrying the big brand names. Okay, so you need to be professional. So when people look at you, they are not looking at you only, but they will look at, oh, this car advisor from this brand name is really good, is very professional, and they are keen to engage with you. Okay, same goes if you are selling the product or the insurance. Okay, and number two, you need to make sure during the live session is relate with what is the event of the day. Okay, for an example, if you do the live because you want to promote grand opening of your car showroom, okay, at the, for example, in Jalan Klang Lama, for example, you need to ensure you can talk with the audience real live, you can talk about this about that, but make sure it relate back about what is this about, what is your live session about. Okay, because some people they are forgot already what is their live session about. They're talking, and then suddenly forgot already. Okay, same goes if you're selling the product, right? Okay, you can talk, you can chit chat, you can make jokes to make sure that people are staying and people are happy with your live session, but you need to make sure that people are buying your product, okay, not just chit chat with you, right? So you need to make sure that it's relevant. Okay, so usually for this one, right, I will say that we have the ratio 80-20. Meaning by that, 80% you need to make sure it's related with the content. Okay? And 20% is something that outside of the content. For example, you can chit chat. For example, people will ask you, like, saya dah cuba dah produk ni sangat bagus, for example. Or they will say that, Miss dah makan ke? Something like that kan. Oh, saya selalu nampak Miss dekat sini, something like that. Okay, so you can interact with them. You can chit chat with them, but make sure that 80% you're focusing on what is it about. Right? So you need to make sure of that lah. And what I'm saying is 80%, 20% is very important because you don't do 100% selling your product lah, kan? Because TikTok actually is not about e-commerce 100%. It's about community. So if you're focusing on hard sell only, right? And then people asking you question ke, even ask if you taken your dinner or not, right? You're not answering them, so they will skip because they feel like, okay, these live hosts are not engaged with me. I don't feel connected, so I skip lah the live. Okay, don't do that. All right, number three, interactive engagement. Okay, something like this lah. Okay, we have the two-way communication, and then you need to make sure you always smile. Okay, you don't even something bad happen on that day. Okay, you need to control your emotion. Okay, this is really important. Okay, you don't like your face like very masa. Okay, I know. Maybe something bad happen. Okay, but when you start the start button live session, you need to smile. Okay, you need to smile. You need to be professional. Your voice tone, you need to control your voice tone, this and that. All right. Okay. So number four is emotional intelligence. This is really important. Okay. You know why? Because during live session, there's a lot of people out there are using the fake account. Might be your competitors. Okay. That we try to disturb your emotional. I even have the similar situation before. Okay, few times already. Okay, so these people, they will try to saying something that might be not really polite or might be something that hurt your feelings, but you need to remember it's not only between you and them, but it's the whole Malaysia are seeing your life right now. Okay, so for example, right, I have this I encountered this situation before. For example, lah, if you're selling the product, right, and then the people like talking something that related to yourself, maybe do the body shaming, the body shaming, this and that, right? You need to control your emotion. And usually, what I did was lah, I did two things. Number one, I just ignore the comment. Okay, that one you allowed to ignore. Okay, you don't need to say. Okay, you need to like pretend that you didn't see their comment. Okay. Or number two, you counter back. their body shaming, for example, but you do in the jokely, in the jokes way, you know. You don't be emo, you just jokes. Yeah, to make sure that they are look not really smart there. Okay? Because sometimes if you're quiet, like they will spam tau. They will spam the same thing until because they want to make sure that you read it. Okay? So somehow these people you need to counter back and then make some jokes. Okay? So you need to know lah how to counter this and that. So make sure so not only these people feel shame with themselves and these people that looking at you outside people like they looking at you so like oh this level are very funny. Yeah, actually we are counter back, but we are just do in the funny way, alright? So this is really important because I have the one station with my boss before. She did live during that time is 4 hours. She did live for 4 hours that time. She sent the product for our client lah. And then what happened is got this fake account lah. Enter the chat and then said that oh this is scam. I already bought for 3 weeks. I didn't receive the items. And then we were like, oh, is it? Because we never have we ensure the backhand lah. We ensure the product is gonna be delivered within 48 hours because even TikTok also said, hey, you need to deliver your items within 48 hours or you got the penalty. So we will sure that the item is delivered at least paling lama pun 7 days. Okay? And then what happened is this fake account lah, this person commented like scam lah, not good lah, tipu lah, apa lah kan. And then this life maybe cannot control the emotional and then she cry. She cried and then got a lot of people are seeing, you know, at the time it's more than 50 people. More than 50 people are looking at our live session that time. So she cried. And then my client also look at that live because we are selling their product. And then the PIC contact me. Hey, why your live host like crying? You bully why kan? And I say no no no, she just feel emo because of this and that lah. So after that session ends, we do some chit chat with the left host and then we do some class with her right to make sure that she can control her emotional. So after that, even got the similar situation, she already can able to control her emotion. So this is really important. Okay, EQ is really important. All right. So we go next. Okay, so what you cannot do. Okay, this is really, really important. Okay, don't do this. Oh, you're gonna get sure got penalty one. All right. Number one is criticism towards other brands. Okay, TikTok really hate this type of criticism. Okay, during live or even the content. Even if you do the video content, right, you want to compare between your brand and also the competitor brand. And if this competitor brand, you are telling transparent really put the brand name this and that. TikTok not allowed to do that. Even if right kena saman or dengan competitor punya brand, okay? So avoid from that, okay? And then sometimes, for example dah, if you're the advisor, right? Sometimes the audience will ask your question. For example lah, you are selling the brand A, and then the audience asking about the brand B, okay, which is your competitor lah, your big competitor. And then I said, oh lah, the brand A is better. The audience said lah, the brand A is better than B. Did this and that, right? You can read the comment, but you don't say it. You can read comment and then you can say, for example, the audience name is Erni. Yes, Erni, thank you for support our brand, this and that. Something like that only. You don't say like, yes, Erni, our brand is really good compared to the brand B. This is best, kena already. Okay, so avoid from that from happening. Okay, so and then same goes. Sometimes people also we say, hey, brand B is better than brand A, which is that you're sending product A, right? And then if that happen, you can just saying that, oh, thank you for your feedback. Okay, thank you for feedback. And then every person got their different opinion. I respect your opinion. Thank you for the feedback, this and that. You don't argue with them. Okay, don't argue with them because might be these people that this audience that commented actually your competitor brand. Okay, so we just like politely like say thanks and just move forward to another things. All right, and then second thing is sensitive topic. Okay, sensitive topic meaning that tiga R lah. Okay, race, religion, reality. Okay, need to avoid that. Okay, don't say anything. Okay, don't do that. Okay, some people, of course lah, they will say, hey, what do you think about this politics? Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, don't entertain that. Okay, please don't entertain that except if your TikTok account are really for certain party, then maybe you can do that. But if you want to sell the product, you want to put your personal branding, okay, you avoid them from happening. And then the things, right? Another things that you need to make sure that you're not saying, especially for those who are selling the product, okay, if you have the yellow bag on your TikTok account, some some audience who are using the fake account, okay, fake account, they will sengaja, they purposely to say like this. Boleh tak saya nak beli dekat Shopee, for example, okay, they will say, saya nak beli kat Shopee boleh. Ataupun they will say like, oh Shopee lagi murah. Or they will say that, oh dah lama tak nampak dekat Facebook. Okay, once you have the yellow bag, please don't mention TikTok competitor name. Okay, you can read it, you can say like this. Oh, boleh tak saya beli dekat macam tu, that one can. That one can. That one you won't get the violation. Okay, violation only gotten if you say or even if you write something behind, then you get the penalty. But if the others commented Shopee whatever kan, you won't get the violation lah. Okay, alright. So I also have the encountered the experience when I selling the product detergent for my client. We never the client never did the live before. So never did the live before at the all the platforms social media, never did before. The TikTok is the first one. So during the first week of my live session, got this fake account asking this the question like this. Dah lama tak nampak live dekat Facebook. Dah lama tak nampak jual produk ni kat Facebook something like that, live. And then luckily I tapis the question. You know, if I said it, I'm afraid that I got the version. Okay, so this is really important. Okay, avoid. Same goes if you have the yellow bait, you cannot say click link to bio. Don't do that. Okay, if you don't have the yellow bait, then can say click link to the bio because you are not selling the product. Okay, but once you sell the product on TikTok, you cannot say click to the bio, click this, click that. Cannot. You must to say click the yellow bag below. That's all. All right, because of course lah, TikTok also want the commission. So they don't want the audience. They give the free audience to you, and then you ask the audience to buy at other platform. So TikTok don't want that to be happen lah. All right, so avoid that from happen. Number three, jargon or slang. Okay, some slang is something like you using the cursing words. Avoid that from happen. Okay, and then some my participant ask me the question, Coach. You said that I cannot say cursing word, but why when I look at the live, right, live session, others people do live, they can say some cursing words, right? And then I would say that because don't have the yellow bag, they are not selling the product. That's why they can say whatever they want. Okay, but once you have you need to follow the TikTok shop regulation. And TikTok shop regulation is much strict compared to the normal TikTok account. Okay, so that's why if you want to do personal branding only, you can say whatever you want to say. Okay, but of course lah, if you do the insurance ke car advisor ke apa ke, you cannot say the cursing word as well lah kan, because you wakil the brand name. But if you are just rely on yourself only, you just do for fun only kan, maybe yalah you can say anything that you want. But once you have the yellow bag, you cannot say any cursing word. Okay, same goes if you are from in Malaysia got certain of the state, right? And their mother tongue is really strong with their state mother tongue. So if you want to do live, right, you need to make sure that your mother tongue can be flexible a little bit so other people can understand what you're saying. Okay? Because you need to know when you do the live, right? The TikTok will appear to whole Malaysia, including Sabah and Sarawak. So if you are using your mother tongue state, right? And then the people from KL, for example, don't understand what you're saying. Then we skip your life also. All right. And then number four, being dishonest. This is really important. Okay. You don't overclaim your product. You don't overclaim your service, this and that. Okay. You need to always remember, under promise, over deliver. Okay. Don't over promise, under deliver. Okay. All right. Because of what? If you are selling your product, especially, right, when people once get the item from you, they can put the review about your product. Okay, so if you are selling, oh, this product, if you buy this product, you will be, for example, lah, you nak kuruskan badan within 3 months. Okay, you guarantee during the live session this and that. First, of course, you kena violation lah because you overclaim, and second things, you being dishonest. And then, for example, if the buyer didn't get kurus within 3 weeks, then how? There will be complaint one. Okay, so your star shop rating will decrease. And then star shop rating is really important also for affiliate because if the people want to become the affiliate, they want to promote your product, right? Then we look at your star rating. Okay, all right. So you need to make sure you need to be careful. Yeah, you need to taking care of your star rating. Okay. So if the product, for example, if you're a car advisor and then for example people say, oh, this car can fly until 260 kilometer or not. If cannot, then say cannot. You don't say can. Okay, don't overclaim. All right. Because we want to make sure people are happy. Even they are buying from the competitor product is okay. All right, as long as they are not label you as dishonest. Once they know they chop you as dishonest, they will telling to their friends. Okay, we don't want that to be happen. So just be honest. All right, don't overclaim the product. Don't overclaim your service. All right. So far, do you have any question? I would like to see. Okay, the wrong chat. Okay, do have the question, eh? Okay, all right. So we can go for the next. Okay, number four. Okay, chapter four. Okay, how to speak confidently during live on Tita. Okay, I always encounter the same situation when the introvert people, especially, they will come to me and they say like, "Coach, I'm introvert. How can I speak on Tita, especially live session somehow, right? I cannot, coach. I will panic, yeah, kan? Actually, do you guys know that actually like mostly the live hosts that successful on TikTok, right? Most of them are introvert. Even the Chiron I mean itself, right? Himself actually the introvert person. He is not extrovert at all. Okay, but once he know because he's know once he's appeal to the camera, okay, he need to be professional. That's why the first thing on the chapter 3, I said you need to be professional. Okay, so once you put, okay, I need to do live because of this, okay, it's gonna be automatically. You will have the some confidence in yourself. Okay, so you don't say, oh, I cannot do live. No, 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 it doesn't work on that way. Okay, you can practice. Actually, you can practice. If you always practice, if you every day you practice, you will be better, much better compared to an extrovert person. Yeah. All right. Okay, so number one, okay, how to make sure you confident. Okay, you need to have your script. Definitely, you need to have your script. You need to do live script before you start your live. Okay, and then the script, right? You can put on the table. Okay, or you can tampal on the wall lah. On the wall. Okay, for example lah, I look at the camera right now, the front camera. The script is behind of the camera. So I still look at the camera, but I will read it behind of the camera actually. Okay, you don't put the table also can put, but if you put on the table, you will look it down only. Okay, we don't want to be happen. We want people to have the eye and eyes connection, right? So you can put behind of the camera, and then this script, right? For beginner lah, you can create full of script or you can just use the keyword also. It's still okay. Alright. Nanti lama-lama you okay already. After if you do live every day, right? I can ensure you, after 1 week you pro already. You don't need to look at the script anymore. Mm-mm. Okay. Number two, you need to have a calm and clear voice. Okay, your voice tone. You need to control your voice tone, my dear. Okay, you don't mendata your voice tone. Because live session you need to make sure people look at you, don't skip your live session, right? Same goes if we do right now the online session, right? For example, like if I do the session right now, right, from 11 a.m. until now, what time? 11:40, right? I do like this. My voice like this. Okay, number one, prepare your script. And then number two, maintain a calm and with a clear voice. People will say, "Ayo, I cannot lah. I cannot stand with this coach Erni." Okay? That's why you need to have the voice tone. You need to have your voice tone. Okay, you can practice. Okay, look at the mirror. Okay, you need to start in front of the camera and then you playing with your voice tone. Okay, even if the people like your friends, your colleague, whatsoever, right, you can start practice with them. You need to have that voice tone. The voice tone is really important, to engage, to catch the attention of the people. If not, people will sleep one. Unless if you do ASMR lah kan. ASMR okay lah. You need to like be very, very mendata voice tone. But we are not doing the ASMR right now. So we need to have the voice tone. Make sure it's calm. Okay, you don't shout shout, You don't shout shout, okay, because it's not the pasar malam. Okay, and some more, if you shout shout shout, right, if you're shouting, right, for example, even 1 hour session, you shouting, 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 nanti esok confirm you cannot live already. Your voice gone already, kan? So you need to maintain your voice. Certain of the time you can raise your voice, certain of the time you can calm your voice. That's a technique. For example, what time that I should increase my voice tone? Okay, during the introduction. Okay, during the introduction, you can raise your voice to hype up the situation. Okay, the event of the day, you can raise your voice. Okay, to during the urgency, right? Create the urgency, or to make sure that people are buying, right? You can increase your voice tone. Okay, if you want to do the if you want to do the product demo, okay, you want to do the product demo, you want to answer the question whatsoever, you don't raise your voice. Okay, my dear, you just talk it calmly. Okay, make sure your voice are clear as well. Okay, because if your voice are not clear, people are not understand what you're saying as well too, kan. So you need to make sure what you say sepatah sepatah lah. Okay. All right, number three. Number three, of course, you need to practice regularly. Okay, you don't do live today and then you start live the next month. Okay, don't do that. Okay, you need to do live at least lah every day. To practice. If you cannot lah, coach. I really busy, coach. I am so scared this and that. Okay, fine. You can start from 3 times per week. Okay, that's minimum already. 3 times per week. Okay, the best is once a day. Okay, the best practice actually, you can start with 3 times per day. One session, at least 2 hours. If you are beginner, okay lah, you can start from 1 hour, at least 1 hour. 1 hour kan, nanti you might be like 1 hour, what, apa nak cakap ni kan? That's why you need to have your script. Okay, you need to have your script. Okay. So after that, you need to have your positive body language. Some people they are unconscious mind kan. They are not realize actually they are practicing negative body language. So when you are do the negative body language, for example, I'm smiling, my voice tone are really good, but okay, I do the example only, okay. But my body language is like this. Ya, selamat datang. Boleh beli. Ya, selamat datang. Boleh beli, boleh beli. You just rely down, you do less. Actually, it's a negative body language. Right? People will say, this person want to sell the product or not. Why the body language like this? Kan? Or you do like this. Ya, boleh beli. Yes, yes, you can buy. For example, I do like this lah kan. My hand like this. Ya, boleh beli. Yes, boleh beli, boleh beli. Kan? We don't want that to be happen. Okay, so you need to have your body language positively. Okay, to make sure that people engage with you and they feel comfortable with you. All right. Okay. All right. So far, do you have guys any question? No question, eh? Okay. Okay. We go to the next. All right. We got the quiz too. Okay. I would like you guys to answer. Okay, what you should do during live on TikTok. Okay, number A, use jargon or slangs. And B, F, interactive engagement with audience. Okay, which one you should do? Okay, please answer on the chat board. Uh, Okay, let's see. Okay, B. Okay, how about the rest? B. Okay, alright, okay. All right, good. The answer is, of course, we know already lah, kan? The answer is B. Have interactive engagement with audience. Okay, luckily no one answer A, I'm afraid already. Okay, so we need to have the interactive engagement with audience. Okay, you need to make sure they got the eye contact. Okay, the language, your voice tone, your body language need to align. Okay, that one you can practice in front of the mirror. Okay, because of course lah, if you never do the public speaking before or even never do the live before, of course you'll be afraid. So you can start with the mirror. Okay, in front of the mirror, you can start talk. Look at your face reaction, kan? Is it your face reaction happy or not? Because some people they have the gift tau. They have the gift like their face are quite garang one. Even they are smiling pun people takut, kan? So if you want to do live, you need to be more. Your face need to be more like friendly. Kan, you cannot like garang-garang one because takut orang takut nanti kan. Okay, and then after you do the in front of the mirror, okay, and then and then you confident already, you can ask your friend that you trust lah. You can start with your friend. You ask them to look at your presentation, look at how you say this and that, and then after that you can start with TikTok. Then only you can start with TikTok. TikTok actually got the practice mode. Okay, for those who have the TikTok account right now, and if you have the TikTok live, okay, got the TikTok live function. Actually, you can see they got the practice mode. You can go to setting. Okay, so you can start to do practice first. Then only you can start the real life. Okay, all right. So I hope that you all understand. And I hope you guys can start your live session right now. Okay, I cannot wait to see you guys to start live on TikTok. All right, so we can recap. Okay, now we recap our session. So after the session, okay, after the session, you guys can explain the basic of TikTok Live. What is TikTok Live about? And then you know how to prepare a successful TikTok Live session. Okay, got the things that items that you need to have. Okay, and then number three, now you can conduct an engaging and professional TikTok Live. Now because you already know what you should do, what you should avoid from do. Okay, during the live session to avoid from get the violation from TikTok and how to develop the confidence during the TikTok live session. Okay, the confidence is really important. Okay, because if you're not confident, right, people can see it. People can see because we have the gut feeling. Kan, and then even if you're selling the product, right? If you're selling the product, right? People ask the question about the product, and then you don't know how to answer it. For example, people ask, okay, this one got how many level of sound? And then I said, how many level of sound? They got like six. They got like six. And then you see like, hey yo, this life host no or not, right? And then you not confident enough to buy the item, right? And then if let's say the same audience ask me, okay, what level of sound this speaker can make? And I said, oh, this speaker really this good girl, no, they got until level 6. So I sure can show you, I can demo you. So I open the sound. You can use until 6 level. So if you're interested, you can click the yellow bit below because we got the promotion, 70% discount, this and that. So people like, oh, this life is really confident, and then they were interested to buy more. Okay, so I think that's all. So if you have any question, you can ask the question on the chat board. I will feel happy to answer it. Okay, if no question, you guys can write it. You guys can write it. If no questions, okay. If no question, you guys can type it on the chat box. Yeah, so I will know that okay, you guys understand and no question. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. If no question, I would like to thank to SL Academy especially, and to all participants that joining the session today. I hope you guys learn something new and you guys can adapt and can start your live session. Okay. If you have any question, you feel free to ask the SL team. Okay, or the chatbot. I will answer it during our live session right now. Okay. All right. So thank you guys.
All right. Let me share. All right. Thank you, Miss Annie, for the excellent presentation. Since there is no question, all right. As for the video recording of this session, it will be available on our YouTube channel, Excel Academy Malaysia, by tomorrow. Now, let me inform you about our upcoming training session. If you are interested in enrolling in one of these courses, please contact us. All right. For January, we have for next week, we have Microsoft Excel Intermediate Advanced, Data Management with AI Tools, Canva AI Bootcamp, and Digital Marketing Masterclass. For February, we have three confirmed session, which is Digital Marketing Professional, Microsoft Power BI, and Digital Marketing Masterclass. As for the, all right, I think that's it. Once again, thank you, Miss Erni, and thank you all, and have a great day.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Adib. Okay. Thank you, the team. Thank you, everyone.